to your summer forecast. Let's see what's going on with you for the next 4 months. This is going to be for June, starting at the summer solstice of the 21st, and then going July, August, and September. So let's look and see what's going on with you. We're going to go this way. So that way my arms don't get in the way. This message is coming out. What is going on with the beautiful Leo for this summertime? Summertime 2025 for the Lions Club. You got some back and forth energy going on over here towards that summer solstice. You could already be feeling this energy, okay? As we are in June, just feeling like things are going back and forth, feeling like you're on a teeter-totter. Okay, so trying to keep the courage going. There's something that says, hey, you know what? I have this armor on. I'm keeping this armor on. You might even have your back. Ooh. It feels like you might have your back towards someone as you are going towards this unknown into this forest. You might feel like, you know what, I turned my back on that situation. I'm getting rid of any kind of fear of going into the unknown, into someplace that is different. It feels like you're shifting. And as you're shifting over here, Leo, it feels like, as you see all the turbulent water back there, it looks like you're shifting away from turbulent water, going towards what it is you truly want, but kind of might be a little bit of fearful of not knowing exactly where it's going to take you. But I do see all this resilience within you, having that courage, wanting to take these steps. Yes, bringing in as much optimism as possible, knowing that this is the dawning of a new day, but it does feel like it could be a little scary. It does look like there's something on the horizon that's new for you, and your higher self is like, hey, come on, let's move. Let's move into this new place. You have met a milestone. You're getting into a place where you need to be. It just feels a little different. And it feels like it's a place where you need to keep as much optimism as possible, and don't let fear and doubts and worries keep you up at night. Getting a moon card. So really shifting straight into the summertime. Something big has happened. It might have already happened. And it just could be that, you know what, it's kind of left me in this place of unknown, of kind of unclear of what's going on within the situation. There it is. Confidence is the key to success. And it's your own card, new moon in Leo. Wow. So you're definitely going to be taking on that strength, that courage that's already built within you. And take time to breathe out. Okay. You don't have to move so fast to where it's like you're, you know, that you're, putting yourself into a place of, I'm jumping too quickly. You know, you're fire, so you're a little impulsive anyways, but if you feel like, you know what, you need time to yourself to kind of breathe, give it to yourself. There's no hurry. I don't feel like there's anything here. I don't see any swords saying over here that you have to rush into some certain situation. Okay, give yourself that time to breathe. This says it's due to expect a powerful change. It feels like you went through one change and you're shifting into this new powerful direction, this new change that's on the horizon. So it's like from one shift to the next shift. And I think that's where you're kind of getting stuck there, in the unknown of where am I going? What are these unknown possibilities that are coming out? So let's grab another card over here. So really moving into the summer over here. Very powerful. Just allow your power to overcome your fear. Your doubts, worries is what fear is, right? Uncertainties. Yeah, there's a lot of passion going on. Just remember it to be your own individual self. So there's a lot of passion. You could even have a new love. It could be this wanting to go on this passionate endeavor, wanting to go on this new idea, but it could be just kind of one of those ideas of how is it going to work for me, which is the uncertainty. So definitely feeling like there's something that universe is driving you towards. How do we know it's the universe? Because it says your higher self is pushing you towards the limit. It's pushing you towards what's good for you. Okay, it just says, just make sure that you're your own individual. Do things that are passionate for yourself. Don't let anybody else tell you what you're supposed to be doing over here, Leo. Okay, this is up to you. This is your path, and no one else, can tell you what to do. So definitely having a lot of movement. There's a lot of movement, a lot of new choices, a lot of things that are going on. So don't get stuck in your mind, okay? Don't get stuck in your mind. Okay, so going to July. I'm going to move those over just a little bit. That's still on screen. If it's not, I might have to move the camera just a little bit for you guys. If it looks like it's going off screen, which is no big deal. Okay, let's go. Show me what is going on in July for the beautiful Leo. And guys, if you want a personal reading, I do the personal readings. You can find everything in the description underneath the video and every video. Okay, so it has all the directions and instructions on how to do so. Okay. If you guys really like this video so far, hit that big like button so way it can get out there and get those algorithms going on. Let's see what's going on with Leo in July. Kindred partnership. Well, we did see the passion. So it looks like you are coming into a kindred partnership, soulmate connection. Maybe taking it to the next level. Deserving. You are deserving. Whether or not you've met this person already, and you're really taking it to the next level. You know what I love about this, though? Can we just, pause for just 1 second? You see how the waters are turbulent back here? It's like, there's some turbulent water. It's almost like by the time they hit the shore, they start to calm down just a little bit. That's that back and forth, right? Very, very turbulent to getting a little calm. But then over here, look at how calm the water is. I mean, look at that. You are in a place of calmness and peace. So whatever this and whoever this person is, whether a kindred partnership does not have to be love. It could be a friendship. It could be someone who's coming in to help with your job. It could be, it could be anybody. It could be a family member on their way to, help you do whatever. So whatever you're deserving of over here, it's like you're meeting this castle, but you feel like, that things are really blooming and blossoming around you, and you really do deserve this over here. I love her yellow dress, which is talking about that intention, getting intentions done. And it just looks like whoever this kindred partner is, it does look like they have calmed those waters down for you. Okay, it could be this loving woman, loving man that's coming towards you. Like I said, it could be your mom. It could be a friend. It could be a family member. It could be, I needed someone in my job to help me out, and they brought this assistant in for me. And, however it is. Or it could just be true love, right? Somebody who you met that's on your same vibration, same wavelength. But whatever it is, they sure have calmed the mind down and the emotions down, calmed down the spirit for this happy success, feeling like you're in this place of happy success, feeling like you're moving where you're supposed to be. Look at that. Fragmented energy is in reverse. That is what that is. Fragmented energy. All that turbulent water. So, wow. And I love that because it's the bottom of the deck. It says from fragmented energy to new beginnings. From the conflict, wow, to the feeling like you have great gratitude with travel. You might even be traveling during the parts of July. You might be doing a lot of traveling. Maybe someone travels to you to help you out. Maybe you travel on your way and have this fated meeting with this new love, however it is. Okay, really feeling like you're traveling in the right direction, that's for sure, for this happy success. Wow, I mean, it just went from, trying to keep the optimism alive, just straight to, I am so happy, I am so optimistic. Watch me roar. Okay, so let's get a moon card over here. Wow. Taking a 160 this summer for sure. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Look at that. And that's exactly what I was talking about. All of that stress, all of those emotions, all those mixed feelings, and all that stuff is now ending. This kindred partner comes in to help solidify all of those emotions. And just knowing that you're right where you're supposed to be. Maybe this person even gives you the job that you're looking for, and you feel like, wow, this person and I are really on the same page. And, and you just really understand one another. And for a lot of you, it is bring love into the situation. And bringing love doesn't have to be romantic either all the time. For those of you, it could be romance. But for a lot of you, it's just bringing that love into the situation is changing everything. This kindred partnership, like I said, is on the same page as you, right? For a lot of you, it does look like you have a new love romance going on. I hope you guys can't hear my dog. She's like screaming out there, barking at a bird or something. Okay. She's funny. But because she's a Rottweiler, she doesn't really bark. She like howl barks. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Love, like I said, a lot of you, it is new love coming your way. Somebody has hit you with their arrow. No matter what the situation is, it's, falling deep back into love with what it is you wanted, whatever your castle is, whatever love that is, whatever you've been desiring. But I do feel like this is just, there as well. Feeling like finally things are hopeful, finally feeling like, my gosh, I can move. I feel so hopeful now. Everything's going. I've let go of the turbulent water. All of those things have come to an end, right? And then you have romance. So some of you, it's a sweet romance coming towards you. And for others of you, there's a lot of responsibility that's just going to be taking place. But that's okay, because remember, you have a safety net, right? You've learned how to build the safety net. You feel like this kindred partner is your safety net. They can help you out, do the things you need to do. But your mind is back. Your mind and emotions are back, so you don't have to feel like you're back and forth all over the place, teeter-tottering, should I, shouldn't I? Now you know what to do. Right? You know where you're supposed to be going, and you're going to feel very powerful because you're going to be in your own power. So going straight into your birthday season over here. Cards. There we go. Like I said, I might have to move. You know what, guys? I'm going to move this just a little bit. Okay. Let's go. Okay, it's going to be all about family. Getting back to your loyalties, getting back to your family, getting back to, what it is that you truly need and want when it comes to family. You have a lot of family outings, so just taking care of your family, a lot to do with family, hidden motivations, pulling back that veil over here. You might have some family issues going on. Ooh, somebody's trying to get you into some stuck energy over here when it comes to a family member. It could be a brother. I have this guy sitting over here. It could definitely be male. It could be a man and a woman. It doesn't have to be. But it does look like you have some kind of stuck energy. It feels like somebody is trying to bring you down a little bit. But it looks like that loving person, there they are. Again, that's that same person, I'm telling you, is there to lift your spirits because they are your true love, or they really do have a lot of love for you. That's that kindred partnership coming in to say, hey, you know what? It's okay. You're definitely going to be taking new steps away from something when it comes to your family. So you might be going to a family outing, which you felt was very joyful, that just turns into something, some kind of argument, something, something that fragments your energy. There's that fragmented energy again. Uh-oh, they're trying to take you back to turbulent waters over here. Trying to get you in your mind again, trying to get you upset about a situation. So watch that. Somebody who wants to say something, they want to reach out, they want to make their point known. Maybe they don't like this new person you're with. I don't know. Right? It says, look at the bigger picture. You have luck on your side. A full moon in Sagittarius, no matter what, that's a good luck card. Work through your fears. Do not let them bring you back down. The answers you need are coming. Do not let them cause this drama. Okay? What do you need to release? Yeah. Release this situation. Do not let them work on your fears and your anxieties. Okay? Just reach down within yourself and say, hey, what is it that I need to know about this situation? How am I going to smooth this out? If I can't smooth it out with them, I need to smooth it at least within myself so that they don't make me carry this weight around on my shoulders. Yeah, they're trying to make you feel lonely. They're trying to get into your head. They're trying to make chaos. Yes, chaos. So you do have some kind of a turbulence over here, but you do have the support. That's that loving man, loving woman. Okay. Yeah, you have this beautiful connection. Okay, that you can trust. Maybe your family doesn't trust this person. Maybe they don't like this person. Maybe they think you could do better or whatever. Right? Maybe they're super hot and your sister don't like them or your cousin's jealous. Where'd you get that? How'd you get that? Because I'm awesome. That's why. Right? I mean, like, seriously, like, I don't know, okay, right? Like, because I'm fucking awesome, okay? I'm beautiful on the inside and the out, and, you know, maybe you could if you wouldn't be such a snob. I don't know. Think about it. Raise your vibration, because, okay? Because obviously if you don't think you can get something as good as I got, then you got low vibration. We attract what we vibrate. Okay, or the universe just throws it at us. Because it's a contract that's meant to be. Sorry, that's just the way it works, right? One or the other. Because I don't believe that you can always just 100% attract what you vibrate. That's the majority of everything. But I've seen people in super low vibrations and then attract something so high vibration and just so awesome. And it's like, that's a soul contract. That was meant to be. That, you know what I mean? Like, that was 100% meant to be. Because there's no way in that vibration that you attracted that. See what I'm saying? Just saying. So sometimes the universe intervenes because you have soul contracts. Doesn't matter what vibration you're in. If it's fated to happen, it's fated to happen. Just saying. I have to bring that out because I do believe that misery loves company and that we do vibrate when we do that. But if you have a soul contract that's coming in to do so, it don't matter what vibration you're in. Unless you're just a fucking bitch. You know what I mean? It's like, then that person's totally not going to want you, right? But that's a whole different story. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. Great achievements coming in September. Hitting that milestone, there's a great achievement going on. You could be going to a baby shower. You could be going to a wedding. Maybe they're proposing to you. Maybe you've been with this person longer than what we're at. I mean, this is a general reading. You know, maybe you're just bringing, like I said, I think I said that though, bringing your kindred partnership to the next level. If I didn't say that, I should have. Pretty sure I did though. But however, and if you did, then they've been sticking by your side this whole time. If it's love, right? But you could be getting a proposal. You could be getting a raise. There's so many things. You have this great achievement, but you still have this deception standing next to you. You know, this family card too, I just want to bring that up for a second. You know, family, we work at work so much, and this is a general reading. This could be a coworker as well. Okay? Because, I mean, think about it. You're at work so much. It would be like your work family. So if you know that that's not a family member, it's a coworker. When that time comes, it totally could be, because I do see just some deception as well as, you know, so it could be anywhere. Oops. Where am I? There I am, because I moved my camera. Okay, but look at that. You're not worried about it anymore. You're like, you know what? You can take your secrets. You can take all your bullshit and leave. Yep, absolutely. You have some friends and colleagues. You could be going to some kind of family you could be going to a family reunion. You could be going to a, this really reminds me of like a high school reunion, college reunion type of things, or getting together with friends and family and stuff like that. But somebody is definitely still talking shit behind your back. Geez, Leo, who would have known that someone's talking shit about your back, behind your back, right? Like, that never happens. I don't know why everybody wants to pick on Leo. You know why? Because Leo is awesome. I mean, I don't know. Because they know you have the courage. I don't know. It's the energy and the strength that you put on. I don't know. Just people like to have drama around you. I don't, you know. And then, of course, you got the milestone card, which I just said. It's like hitting a milestone. I like that, though. I did see the card that said playing it safe in reverse. So it's like, you know what? You're not going to play it safe. You're like, screw this. I'm done. You know, because you try to bring me back down. So I do like that. It's pretty much saying, no, I'm not going to play it safe. I'm going to be myself. I don't care. Talk smack. It's not going to bother me anymore. I'm all done. We know that too because the fragmented energy is in reverse, saying you're not letting it affect you. It started to affect you, but the support system came in, right? This person was like, hey, you know what? Who cares what they say? They're worms, man. Okay, so bunch of squids, bunch of worms. They literally have no backbone. Because if they're going to talk shit behind your back and not talk it to your face, no backbone. Surrender to the divine. Right now is going to be a time to surrender to the divine. You have a lot of great things coming in. You have faith where your dreams are. There's a lot of money coming in. There's a lot of new conclusions that are being reached. You have the, some of you are actually adjusting to, new things. You're moving. For some of you, there's movement. You're actually moving. I had that travel card. So some of you are actually moving. No matter what, you're moving up. You could be moving, into this new job. You could be moving house. You have all kinds of new things going on where you're just feeling like you're freeing yourself. It's the summertime's all about freeing yourself to go towards what it is you truly want and truly desire. And you're going to find that freedom. You're going to just be, free and wild. And you're Leo. You want that freedom. You're all about that freedom, that courage. So I do see that there's a lot of, you could be moving closer to people and places. You could be even moving closer to your job. However it is, there's a lot of things that are going on and getting away from, you see those blackbirds back there? I hope you can see those because let me just tell you something about blackbirds. Blackbirds are, they're about the revelations of things that are going on around us as we're shifting, we're, being reborn. There's a lot of transformation, but there's also a lot of, could be a lot of negative situations that are going on with, loss and regretting not moving before. There could have been a lot of loss and regret that, I should have done this earlier. So I do feel like, by this September, you're just like so happy that you've made these moves, that you've done these power plays, and put yourself into this place with all that courage that you have, right? And but I do feel like there's something deep within yourself with this empathy card where it's kind of like I wish I would have done this earlier, right? But it's okay because you are just keeping yourself in this joy with self-determination to continue on this life's journey, to keep continuing to change, right? As you just feel like I'm not going to keep things away from myself anymore as I've transformed. There's a butterfly on this, right? And that's the sweet success with the cherry or strawberry at the top. Is talking about that sweet success of doing this transformation, picking myself up, making this large move within my life, whether it's actually a physical move or it is just an energetic one or two in one. But there is definitely something here that says I've transformed so much and I've taken this 160. It's a 160. I have to write that down, guys. Hold on. 160 turnaround. I mean, this is the place in your life where, right, where it's like I have no regrets. If anything, I'm regretting that I didn't do it sooner, right? That I allowed myself to be stuck in this place of fear, but it's okay, right? It's okay. Just you'll forgive yourself. Everything's going to be fine. Let's get some angel messages. If the forgiveness comes out, it doesn't surprise me. Perfect timing for you. This summer is your perfect timing. It is a time to be assertive within your life. You hold the key. Okay, you are holding the key to your success. Okay, this is going to be improving your health. This is going to help you health-wise, right? Whether it's mental, physical, emotional, it's just all those things that were holding you back. And you're going to see a lot of sweet abundance. But like I said, we see the sweet success there. So If you guys have any, been trying to ask a question, here's the answer is yes. Okay. The answer is yes. Okay. So yeah, big happy changes. Look at that. Bottom of the deck is just going to get better and better and better because now you're on the move. You found your footing, you found your place during the summertime. You had this shift happen, and now you're just on your way to make things better, right? Things are going to improve, right? Just who cares about all this drama shit that they want to cause, as long as it's not anything that's going to have to become illegal, go to become legal, right? You're going to have to take legal action on the situation. If it doesn't have anything to do with that, or it's, if they're hurting your reputation or anything, let it go, right? If it starts becoming slander and you know that, what, they're going to end up doing something stupid, that's when you have to put your, 100% foot down. You don't want to be, having them slander you, lose your job, and then you have to sue them for slander. That would so suck. Because that's what a pain in the ass, but you'd have to. You'd have to. Because if you have a really wonderful job, you can't have that on your resume like that. I know. So it's time to take action where action is needed and keeping yourself in your own beautiful place of fire. Be impulsive. Okay, and don't let your past hold you back. Whoa, love it. And that's what this is all about. Okay, guys, until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.